Hello, Billie. Things have changed. I just got a new chair. Oh, it's so comfy too. Like my other one, even though I loved the other one, I didn't have a lot of back support, so I could just lay back and just do this. Like, yes, I could do videos like this now. It's so much easier. I'm loving it. So that's why different, chair. Anyway, yeah. So I haven't been online as much as I would love to because I've been so sick still. I think because I wasn't sure if I was gonna get my Wicked video done or my Cardi versus Acme video done. I think because during that time I was struggling with a bit of a sore throat, and my mum checked on me later on, and she said she didn't want me to strain my voice because I was still kind of recovering, and then I had a dripping nose, which kind of sucked. So my whole family has been sick lately, including my mum and my brother have been very sick, so it's kind of hard. But we are getting there. So yeah, I'm still recovering. Still, I've been taking some time off for not personal reasons, but just for like health reasons, and yeah. So I was gonna do this Friday. But I didn't feel that great still. I was okay. I just felt a bit flat because when you're sick, it kind of gives you a lot of your body tries to fight an infection or a sickness. So I was just kind of not great then. And also Saturday I had to do something with my family, and then Sunday I decided to go for a lovely sunny walk in the sun with my mum. So it's great because I wanted to do that for a while now, but I couldn't before because I was so sick. I just want to get in the sun, and we didn't go for a long walk. We just went for a gentle walk because it's still a bit recovering still. So I do apologize for that. But yeah, anyway, besides that, going out of the way, we're going to talk about Wizards of Waverly Beyond Waverly Place. Oh my God, Wizards Beyond Waverly Place. Sorry. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. So yeah, so I enjoyed this show actually. I wasn't planning on doing this either because this show dropped when I had no internet. So I had no internet, so I couldn't watch this in advance. I was so frustrated because during that time we did have internet issues, and if I was trying to watch something, it'll go spin in circles like round and round and round basically. So yeah, so I watched this when we got finally internet back as well, which is also very exciting as well. So yeah, so we're going to talk about the show. I've got a lot to say, so get ready for a doozy, guys. But yeah, I actually really enjoyed the show. I thought it was very good as well. So yeah, so there are 21 episodes to this. Very good show, very good show. All of these are streaming right now on Disney Plus. As for the original Wizards of Waverly Place series, because that's also now on Disney Plus, you can watch it whenever you want. So yeah, so I watched this actually when it dropped on Disney Plus because Disney is a very clever thing, and I wished Nickelodeon's doing that because I've been trying to find the Phantom Undercover so I can watch it. It's not here. It's not online anywhere. It's only available in the US, which is crazy because Paramount Plus, we have literally Paramount Plus ads say, oh, come and get Paramount Plus. And most of their TV shows, you don't have Paramount Plus, they have them on Prime Video. So you can watch them on mobile. I'm like, why is the Funimals on there? I checked like 1,000 times over. It's not there. It's frustrating. So hopefully I will watch that eventually when it comes. I don't know when, but Nickelodeon's got their schedule in order as well, or out of order, as they say as well. So yeah, so anyway, I watched this when it dropped to Disney Plus because I'm like, I've got Disney Plus. There's no point, watching it online, and then it hit straight to Disney Plus right away. So the actual 9 episodes, they did a second batch as well. The 9 episodes did premiere on Disney Plus the next day also, which was very exciting. So I watched that, and then later on, they had a little promo showing some new episodes coming out. Like, oh, this is very exciting. And then like all the other episodes, the second half of the episodes came out on Disney Plus eventually. So I'm like, oh yeah, this is so great. So they all dropped at the same time. They had a release date and everything, which I love. So really good. So if you want my advice and you are waiting for the show to drop, wait for Disney Plus. If you have Disney Plus as well, because it's easier. It's just easier for everyone if you wait until this drops on Disney Plus, because you might see something on Disney Plus, but like, oh wait a second, I've already saw that on the internet, so what's the point? So yeah. Anyway, yeah. So all of the episodes are now streaming on Disney Plus. So go and watch it. It's a really good show. Also, when I was watching the show, the first half is okay. I've heard people not complain, but I've heard people say, oh, why can't we get, we'll talk about that a little bit later about Selena Gomez not being in the, well, she's in the show still, but not a lot. So people kind of complained about that basically, but we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that a little bit later on. When you watch the first half of Wizards of Waverly Place, it's like, it's okay. It's okay. As well, but the second half, like, blow your mind as well. So that's also interesting as well. They had to split up the episodes, half and half. So like, wait, this came out 2024. Like, no, the show wrapped and ended in 2025. So that's kind of why as well. So yeah, so like I said, really good show. Go check it out if you haven't seen it. So yeah, so when you watch this show in particular, it's kind of like a mix, technically. So it's like, it's like season 1 for the original Wizards of Waverly Place, which we will discuss later on in this video. As well. So it's kind of like a half and half situation. So the first half's kind of like season 1 of Wizards of Waverly Place. Season 2, however, is more like get into more, I could tell you from watching the show, the second half, you get to see more of the wizarding world as well, which is very fascinating to see as well. That's some pretty cool feats in some of the episodes, which I cannot discuss here, but they're really cool stuff as well. So yeah, so the first half is like the first season 1 of Wizards of Waverly Place, and the second half is like the second season 2 of Wizards of Waverly Place, which is a weird combo, but I guess it kind of works. Because in season 2, they explore more of the wizarding world than they did in season 1 of that show as well. So I thought that was very interesting, that strategy, but I guess it kind of works because, it's Wizards of Waverly Place, so, So yeah, so anyway, like I said before, when you watch Wizards of Waverly Place, when you watch the show, or the new show, when you watch this show, the first episode, I watched the first episode on Disney Plus of this new show, and I'm like, I don't even know what happened in Wizard of Waverly Place. So, yes, what I did. So, after I watched the episodes, I've had a couple of missing episodes, but they put them on Disney Plus eventually. So I decided to, after I watched the first half of season 1, because it wasn't fully completed yet, now it is kind of. So I watched the whole entire season of Wizards of Waverly Place myself, and it's really good. I also saw the Wizards movie special called Alex versus Alex or something like that. I forgot to mention that in my reaction. Oops. As well. So I did watch Wizards of Waverly Place because I'm like, I don't know what happened. And when you watch the shows, you kind of wonder yourself, I wonder what did happen Waverly Place that become this. Like, how did Justin get here and stuff like that. That's also very interesting as well. So for show to make you entice, and for show to sort of like say, let's check out the other old show and see how this came to be today. So I thought that was a lot of fun as well. So I did watch the I did binge watch it because I had a bit of a stomachache when I watched Wizards of Waverly Place myself. But I binge watched the whole season till season 4, and I finished it just in time for this to come out as well. Because I was like binge watching like crazy. Like, oh my god, this is so good. And I think when the show came out, I was like 6 years old. So, because my mom told me like, you were 6 when this came out. So I wasn't really particularly the show like this, because when you're a 6-year-old, you're not really, because I think back then I used to go to my dad's a lot, and I used to have a TV, and the Disney Channel would be on in the background, but I wasn't really interested in it. Sometimes I would be, but not a lot. So I guess you get particularly interested because I was 6 when this show came out. I think this show came out like 2006 or 2007, sorry. So I wasn't really interested. So to watch this back and, to watch it fully was a really great experience as well. I haven't seen the Wizards of Waverly Place movie yet, but I will get to around to that eventually. There's a lot of streaming at the moment. I'm watching episodes of shows and stuff like that. There's a lot of options right now at the moment, which is insane, but also good because it's like we need content. And when you're stuck at home being sick, all you want to do is just watch a movie or watch TV shows. So I think that's the win as well in the way as well. Alright, let's talk about the theme song. Oh boy, let's just say they've done a little bit of update from the Wizards Beyond Waverly Place theme tune from the original show as well. I love like all the characters are sort of like, in mirrors and stuff. Like they did that in the poster, which I think is very interesting. Mirrors are like illusions, so I kind of like that as well. So really good on the show, like they show like different weird objects from the lair, I think, which is really cool as well. Also, I think the new actress who plays Billie, I think she sees the song, but I was curious to see because I did a bit of research on this before I was doing my notes and stuff, and I realized that Selena Gomez, she's at the original theme tune of Wizards of Waverly Place as well. I did not know that's her because it kind of weaves into it, so I'm not sure it's fully her. I thought she had more like a Selena Gomez voice, but maybe they're doing it together and coincided. That's interesting because I didn't skip the intro. I played it. I played the intro when I was waiting for the show, and it's really good, really good. As well, it's Selena Gomez. I hear Selena Gomez's voice, and I'm pretty sure that's her in the intro. So that's also interesting as well. Like I said, Selena Gomez is a big part of Wizards of Waverly Place as well. And I think not to have her sing the actual song, I'm glad she did it still. But she might have, done it with the actress who plays Billie. And I think that's totally cool. I think that's very sweet for them to do that. So I'm glad Selena Gomez is still part of the intro because that's a very iconic intro. I still listen to it to this day. Selena Gomez's intro. Oh my god, so good. I don't know if people like this one or that one. To me personally, I like both of them. I think they're different in unique ways and sounds as well. And I think I kind of like that for the intro because, the intro is sort of like, the theme for the show in general. So I kind of like that in a way. I'm like, oh, this is so cool. But I'm tied. I'm mixed between the two of them. What do you think? Do you like the Selena Gomez one a little bit more, or do you like the new intro? I mean, the new intro has some really cool things to see and watch. And it's very updated with the logo and the intro and everything, because that show came out in 2007. So technology wasn't a thing back then, but now it's like, oh my god, this is amazing. You can do so much with technology and animation now. It's insane. So I think that's really cool as well. The only thing I will say about the story, it's interesting because I don't know, I'm not sure if this is targeted for kids or adults, but with this explanation I'm going to give to you, you explain what I'm going to say here. So in the show, I sense this is gonna be very interesting. I'm curious to see what you guys think about this. So during the show, Justin is obviously, has a partner. Nada is a partner in the show. And I don't know how I feel about this. And there's some very sexual tension between the two of them. Like at one point, there's this episode, one of the new episodes, and she's like, oh, can't we discuss what your dad looks so good in a baby suit? And then you can say, ew, gross, oh my god. I don't know why they put that in there, but I thought it was fun. So between the two of them, there has this sexual romance going on in the show. I'm not sure how I feel about that personally, because when you think about Teresa and Jerry, they never had that. I mean, they did have a loving relationship, of course, but I don't think it was like that. So this is very sexual for a kids show, to be honest. And they're like looking at each other like very like, oh yeah, let's to paraphrase. They're like, oh yeah, let's make it up a baby. That kind of terminology, if you get what I mean, that kind of look. It's like, can you feel the love tonight? That scene with liking when Nala looks at Subaru with those gorgeous eyes and stuff like that. Kind of reminds me of that. Oh my goodness. There's a lot of romance going on between the two of them. This just the way that scene was so, looking at each other, very, romantically with each other. It was interesting. And in the first episode of the season, also, Justin's flexing in the mirror. I'm like, why would you put that in? But anyway, and Gianna says, "Oh, good morning, J-Man," because J-Man was Justin's name in the original series. So I'm like, oh my god, the sexual tension is real here. Like what? As well. I mean, I don't know how I feel about it personally. With this being a kids show, kids are like, what? Why would you put that in? What's going on? So if you're watching this with your kids, just be warned about their parents as well. It's not a bad thing. It's just like a lot of adult humor, and I don't think kids are going to get that reference or that show because I don't. Like, what? As well. So be warned about that when you watch the show as well. But overall, I think it's very sweet, and it just goes to to show you that the show isn't targeted at the new generation, which it might seem that way, but it isn't. This is more targeted at the people who grew up with Wizards of Waverly players, who love the show, who grew up with it, you know, parents as well. So I think that's really cool to put that in as well. I'm not sure how I feel about it personally, but I'm like, okay, all right. Whatever floats your boat, Disney. Whatever floats your boat. So yeah, I thought that was very interesting that they put that in. I would say here that Justin and Giada have a very romantic relationship. It proves in one of the episodes when they had their anniversary. I'm like, oh, that's so romantic between the two of them. So they really have a good romantic, open relationship. But I'm not sure if you should, you know, let your kids go, ew, gross, mum and dad, as well. So we'll see how that flies. But overall, I think it's kind of cute and sweet. Like, it's nothing bad, but I'm just like, okay, this is a kid's show. What are you doing? But yeah, anyway, it might go over your kids' heads. So who knows? But I just thought that was very interesting. Like, what? What are you talking about? Anyway. But besides that, so this show has very good messages for kids as well. And not only for kids, but for parents as well. There's one point in one of the newer episodes where Justin and oh my god, this name, oh my god, it's gonna kill me. As well. Giada, oh my god, can I just call her G? As well, Justin and Giada clean out the basement, and obviously, you know, parents get sentimental about some things as well, which was nice, because you know, your parents, raise you and stuff. You're like, oh, remember when you did this when you were little? Like, oh, I remember when you did that when you were little as well. So I'm like, oh, that's kind of sweet. So they're going through the basement, they're going in the garage, and you know, looking at their old kids' stuff, because actually their kids are growing up. And Justin reflects on it. I'm like, oh, I thought that was nice, because you don't really see a lot of dads reflect on like their kids are growing up so fast. Like, you know, usually my mum would tell me things that she would remember, and I'm like, I don't remember that. Although for most of since I was 5, I couldn't talk, so I don't remember times that I couldn't talk. I just remember the times I did talk, basically. So I do remember some things from my childhood. But it's interesting when your parents like, oh, I remember when you did this. Oh, I remember you did that. Oh, it's so cute. So I kind of like that messaging towards parents and kids as well, because I think that's nice. I think every parent should do that. But unfortunately, not a lot of parents are like that. So yeah, I thought that was very sweet. That was very sweet. Also, in another episode, Justin takes the boys out, for boys' night. And, you know, he's like, because they go to the grocery store and stuff. And, you know, he tells his kids that they're growing up so fast. So like, oh my god, this is insane. For a father to do that, for a dad to see the side of a dad say that to his own sons, I thought that was so hard. I thought that was so, I thought that was so sweet and so cute as well, because you don't really see a lot of dads, do that apparently, as well. Even my dad wouldn't do that. So yeah. But I thought it was very sweet and very nice that, you know, not only mums can do that, but also males can do that too. And also, even though the starring character is Billie, I think in some degree David Henry is also the starring character of the show as well. Because we did see him, you know, in the original Wizards of Waverly series as well. So I thought that was very cute and very endearing as well. Like, oh, that's so sweet. Also, they have another episode which involves, I think, the same episode, sort of, I think. So, yeah, so Billie, speaking of kids, of what they needed, is such a good message to bring to kids. Because, you know, some kids need a lot of things, like, if it's, like, medical or, like, medicine and stuff like that. So, yeah, but not just that, I think, you know, kids these days are, like, you know, adults are sort of different to each other, like individually as well. And I thought that was interesting that Billie has like a little because she felt embarrassed because she needed to start that from sleep casting technically. So she has like a little brace helmet thing. I don't know what version they came up with, but it did work for the character. And also, you know, the person that she had over has also had like, you know, has braces. So I'm like, oh, that's very interesting. So I think we're now in a world where people are more acceptable like that. Even though you don't know what my life is like behind closed doors, I've been through a lot of my life the last year or so. Like, I got my wisdom teeth out. I had to, you know, I'm on stuff on my Reynolds and other things. So I'm like, oh, I'm kind of getting used to that I need stuff to stop pain stuff. So I'm like, oh, that's interesting because, I think it's sort of a thing where it's sort of like you need something, like whether it's pain related or not. I think you need that kind of stuff. Like whether you like it or not, you need that stuff to help you basically. And I think it's a really good message. I'm like, oh, I love that. I love that message so much. So hopefully kids out there are not embarrassed, wearing a night guard or like anything like that, because it just goes to show you that this show is breaking barriers, but also it just shows you like it's okay to need that stuff. It's okay to have that stuff. So I think it's really endearing as well that they show that. Before we continue in today's video, so I am a girl of autism, as well. I just wanted to make that very clear before you click on to the next video as well. So that's all I've got to say. Please no hate comments in the comment section below. If you have something to say, keep it to yourself, and let's get back into the actual video, shall we? Shall we? So not only Selena Gomez appears in one episode from the trailer we saw, she appears in 2 episodes. So she appears in the first episode and the finale of season 1 as well, which I think is, kudos to her. Like, even though she might not be the main character in her own story anymore, which seems to be the case, at least she, can pop up here and now, which I think is very, fascinating, not fascinating, but also like, even though she might not be, the star of her own show anymore, like, I still think people really like Alex and Selena Gomez as well. And she's doing a lot, she was just at the Oscars with, she was just at the Oscars and she was presenting an award with Samuel L. Jackson, which is insane. Oh my god, kudos to her, when you get to that standard of celebrity status, you can do anything. She's also in Early Birds Billie as well with Steve Martin and Martin Short. I believe they were nominated for like an award, were they? I think they were. And also she was in a movie with Zoe Saldana as well. So she's done a lot. Like, I don't necessarily think she needs this, but she is still doing it anyway, whether we like it or not. And I think people like Alex returning to this as well. So I think that's also very endearing as well. So so I do like her outfit in the finale. Whoever done Selena's costuming for the show, fantastic. I would actually wear that outfit with the vest and the red and the, pants. Oh, she's rocking it. So anyway, even though she might have appeared in those 2 episodes, her little cameo, shall we say, is still astounding, even though she's in those 2 episodes, the first and the finale, she did a really good, fantastic job still. Like, I am impressed of her. And also, when she was talking to Justin, there's 2 moments when she was talking to Justin, the first episode and in the finale as well. And the chemistry, both David Henry and Selena Gomez have that same chemistry that they had when they appeared in the original show Wizard of Waverly Place, which I thought was very interesting, because they're like, oh no, you're going to lose the chemistry of these characters. No, they kept the chemistry there, and both of them are executive producers to this. So I think they really worked very hard and effortlessly on this series to make it so good, but also have Alex and Justin come back in some big way as well. And I think fans are going to be very happy with the result as well. So she did a very fantastic job as well. Even though she might not be in the show, at least those 2 appearances made it worth her while. So she should be very proud of herself. So that was really good. I really like the chemistry between both of them, like I said before, because they haven't lost their touch, and it's great. It's fantastic. Really good. Kudos to both of them for playing their parts as well. And not losing the essence of their characters. Because sometimes when you come back, to a reboot or a new show or a new movie, sometimes you kind of lose the essence of that. But with Alex and Justin, they're still the same. They still, tease each other now and then. Alex is still Alex, even though she's all grown up now and doing, what is she doing? I can't remember I don't know what the episode said she was doing, like her job basically, because she's the family wizard, so obviously she has power, as well. So, so it's interesting. It's interesting to see, these characters, grow up basically, but they're still the same, so it's interesting. It's very interesting. Also, Selena Gomez makes an appearance by Jerry and Teresa. I was so happy to see Teresa, because it's Teresa, is it? Like, oh my god, she is, because I saw a clip on YouTube. Like, oh my god, I'm so glad she's here. So Jerry appeared in 2 episodes in season 1. I can't remember what episodes, but he had a really good talk with Justin. And then Teresa appeared later on in the other episodes, later on in the new episodes as well. So I thought they were very charming as well. I thought they were fantastic, even though it's just a little cameo of them. I thought they did a really good job. Jerry is still Jerry. Teresa is still Teresa. I really like both their moments. They have really good moments between the other characters. Like Gianna is talking to Teresa in the later episode, and then Jerry is talking to Justin in one of the early episodes as well. And I thought that was very fantastic. And both of those conversations were real and raw as well, because I kind of like that as well. So yeah, so both of them did a really good job. Also, I like how Gianna, I liked how Teresa said to Gianna, she called her Mija. Oh my God, that's a reference to, like Teresa calling Alex her Mija. Oh my God, that was actually heartbreaking for me to watch. Like, oh, that's so sweet. It's in winter and it's cold outside. Fantastic moment between the both of them. They should be very proud as well. Very proud as well. So kudos to them. Even though they were in the show a lot, they do a really good job. Like, the cameos are worth it. Some cameos aren't worth the wait, but these ones were terrific. So they were fantastic as well. All right, let's talk about David Henry, okay? So David Henry. Let's talk about this. So people were saying, complaining about, why isn't this new show focused on Selena Gomez and not, just her and, being her and being, because people complain like there wasn't a lot of Selena Gomez in the show. I think that was her choice, to back out of it as well, kind of back out of it. But people are saying, oh, why isn't this new show focused on Selena Gomez and what she's up to and the Wizarding World and stuff? So people were a bit, doubting the capabilities of the show. But saying that, I thought, to me personally, Alex's journey, her story is over. Her story is finished. Her story has concluded as well. Justin's story hasn't, concluded in a big way. Not just yet. We'll see what happens. But, because Alex appeared in Return, Alex vs. Alex, that movie as well, and, her story kind of concluded there. So what's the point of, Selena Gomez came back? Obviously she wanted to come back and do a reboot, but people were expecting, why is Selena Gomez not in the show? And why is it focused on Justin and stuff like that? So I think people were complaining about that as well. They want to see the other returning characters as well. So Selena Gomez's story has concluded as Alex as well. I'm sure she made a couple of cameos here and there in the new show, but I think that was her choice as well, because I don't see her story going anywhere. Like, I know people would have loved to see that, but unfortunately that wasn't the vision for the show. I think Selena Gomez was right, to back out of it, because her story is finished. Sure, she could come back here and there, and she's doing that stuff at the Wizarding World, in the Wizarding World. As well, so she has that, but I think her story has concluded in Alex versus Alex, and also, Justin, the actor, David Henry wasn't in that show, because they said apparently he, because the whole evolving feed about the finale of Wizard of Waverly Place was Alex was the family wizard, right? And then Justin was, he got his wand, but he was opposed to another opportunity. So he went to WizTech, obviously, and that's where the story left. I'm like, I wonder what did happen. Like, why is he here? Why is he not at WizTech? What happened? Like, I thought that was very interesting that they discovered that as well through the peeking doors, because we didn't see him in the movie or the special that they were mentioning. So like, what did happen? Because we didn't see him in that particular special or movie. But I'm glad we got the story here. We get some confirmation about what happened and, how he became what he became to be, basically. So, anyway, so in the show, in the later episodes, we get to find out that Justin, unfortunately, was fined for WizTech. From, like, a unicorn incident. I can't say. That's all I'll say here. From a unicorn incident, you'll see when you watch the show yourself. And also, there's some references. I can't tell you what the references are, but let's just say they reference some original Wizard of Waverly Place stuff. And I thought that was very interesting to put that in the show as well. Oh, that's fantastic. I love it. So, he was fined for WizTech for what he did, or apparently he did, but that's all I can say. That's all I can say here. My mouth is shut, guys. As well. So, I thought that was, like, interesting way to, to bring back the story, because we didn't know what happened. Like, oh, what's happening? And now that he's here, he has his very family and kids, and he's going to give up wizarding. I can say now, because it was mentioned in the show, of course, and his family knows now, as well. So I thought that was very interesting. Also, when they go into the lab for the very, very first time, there's something interesting about that, but I won't spoil it for you if you haven't seen the episode yet. Yeah. So, because where the lair is located used to be the subway station, and let's just say they've redone some refurbishing, which I thought was very interesting. I love that as well. So yeah, so when they finally go back into the lair, obviously, Justin finally gets his wand, because obviously he hit his wand. So yeah, so it's like, and it glows, oh my god, this is like a moment from Harry Potter, like I feel it, like, Justin's finally getting his wand back, because, it's an amazing moment. Oh my god, you have to watch the show for yourself, but it's an amazing moment, and I really liked it as well, because like, oh yeah, Justin's back, baby, woohoo! As well, so it's kind of like that moment, it's like, oh my god, this is from like Harry Potter, it's like, you're a wizard, Harry. As well, because like, oh yeah, you're a wizard, Justin, be proud of it. So yeah, so I thought that was a really touching and nice moment as well, that he got his one back as well. Alright, let's talk about Gianna, played by Mimi. Oh my god, what a last name. Mimi Janopoulos. Oh my god, that's an interesting last name. Anyway, so yeah, so she was really good as well. Like, I know people, it's interesting. People were criticizing this poor actress because she looks like Harper in many ways. As well, because I saw an article about that on the internet when I was doing research. Like, oh my god, she is Harper. And it's interesting that Justin married Gianna, and it's interesting that because Harper used to like Justin in the original Wizard Warrior place as well, and now Harper is now a Zeke now, so it's interesting that they have that parallel. Like, why does Justin go for the orange hair? Isn't that like Harper a bit? So like, wait a second, is that Harper? Like, I thought it might have been Harper. Actually, that would have been a really good idea. Although she's dating Zeke now, so I'm not sure how that's gonna fly. Maybe they actually broke up. I don't know, but that'd be an interesting story if they went there, because when I watched the trailer, I'm like, wait a second, is that older Harper? Like, what's happening? So yeah, so it's not Harper, it's a new actress as well. It's interesting that she has the same hair, the orange hair as Harper does as well, because Harper's obviously has the same hairstyle as well. So because people are like bashing this actress for that, and I don't blame the actress. She was hired to do this. So don't blame her. I don't think she's like exactly like Harper as well. I think another character resembles Harper as well when we get to that character as well later on. So yeah, so she did a really good job. By the way, I love her outfits. Oh my god, she's rocking the leopard print pajama pants, which I love. I'm not a huge fan of leopard print, but my mum is. And sometimes I wear it. I do have a couple of clothing that resembles leopard print, but she's like all-out leopard print as well, which I think is very interesting. And also the cup, she's just matching. I guess in some ways she's kind of Harper in that way, because with the styling, and she wears a lot of, skirt. Sorry, because she wears a lot of skirts and stuff, and tops, and she likes to look fabulous, which we all do sometimes. So yeah, so there's nothing wrong with that. But yeah, because and also she was wearing like this gym gear with with like a green with some gold, and she had her hairs and picked out. Like, oh yeah, that's exactly what Harper would do. So yeah, so she has the kind of fashion flair like Harper does, because Harper wore ridiculous outfits in the original show. So like, oh yeah. So I guess in Second she has a similarity, but she's so different as well. She's almost like a Teresa in many ways, as well. With the with the personality and how she's reacting, because as wizards, because obviously her part is a wizard now, so she kind of juggles like that. Because Teresa has to juggle, her family being wizards as well, her kids technically. So I thought that was very interesting to put that into focus as well. So yeah, it's interesting that I will say this. It's interesting that Disney hired a woman who's very curvy as well. And that's not a bad thing. All women are different shapes and sizes. So it's interesting that Disney, hired someone who doesn't look skinny. I really think they're trying to, hire people who, have different color skin, or obviously don't look like that in a certain way. It is interesting that she's very curvy and stuff like that. You can see it in her, when she walks and stuff, and what she's wearing. You can kind of see it. Because women have different bodies and shapes and sizes. So it's interesting that Disney went for that as well. Because I'm like, oh, that's interesting take. I wonder how people are going to feel about it. But she did a really good job. Like, she really did a good job. Like, just kind of like the Teresa of it all. So I thought that was very interesting. Also, there's, she's really good at expressions as well. Like, these characters, even though they're, like, in live action and stuff, you kind of get, like, these cartoonish, expressions going on, kind of like a David Henry, because he does that through the episodes as well. Like, oh, okay, that's interesting. And that's kind of like saying, like, in the original series, they kind of had, like, weird, like, cartoonish expressions, which I love. So, oh, yeah, it's fantastic. Jesus. There's one episode, in the early episode, in the first episode, I think, she's kind of frozen and that face she pulls. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Good for the actor. Like, okay, do this, and then just freeze that. So I thought she did a really good job. Oh my god. That was so hilarious. That should be a meme online. I'm saying it right now. That should be a meme online, like meme online. So yeah, so she did a really good job. I loved her. She was really good. Like, it's very hard for newer characters to come in and, and to be beloved, but she did a really good job. I really liked her. She was a really fun character to have, and she was a really cool mom as well. And that kind of shows. She's a bit of a wild card, come to think of it. Like, she's a bit of a wild card. Like, you hear things like, oh, I did this and stuff like that. Like, how did Justin end up with her? As well, because Justin's completely opposite to, what's her name? Gianna as well, so like that's interesting pairing, but I guess it kind of works because they love each other. So, but that's very fantastic as well. So let's talk about these newcomers. So how did these kids do? So we got Janice Leah Brown who plays Billie. We got Akio Phil as Ryman. Max Matenko who plays Milo. And then I've got Taylor Cora who plays Billie's best friend, Winter. I love the name Winter. Oh, that's sweet. So yeah, so how did these newcomers, because kids sometimes are very hard, to take, some kids, not all kids. Some kids are actually very good when it comes to acting. Some kids don't, take direction or take orders sometimes. And it's very hard for kid actors to act sometimes because, especially like when they're like little kids. So these are not like that. They're all 13, I think, because I looked it up. Like, oh yeah, they're 13 because they matched the timeline with not timeline, but they're aged. Because David Henry in real life is 30 something, and they put that into Justin. So I guess it kind of works. And those kids like 13. So yeah. So how did they do? They did a really good job. All of them did a really good job. Billie as the rebellious wizard like Alex was. She did a really good job. I really liked her performance. She's a bit different to Alex, I will say. In some ways, like she's very compassionate. Even though she's a rebel and likes to have fun and stuff, she cares very deeply about Justin and Ryman and Milo and Winter also, and that kind of shows her performance, which I love. Because Alex was nothing like that. Alex was like the complete opposite of that as well, with her sarcastic nature and very mischievous as well. Billie's not like that. She's rebellious, but she's not mischievous. She's not mischievous in any way. She might take some cues from Alex, but she's totally different. She's a totally different character. So Ryman is exactly like Justin. Like, he's exactly like Justin. Like, there's some interesting scenes where he's a bit awkward and stuff. And if you remember Justin from the original series, it's kind of awkward as well. So I kind of like that they were, comparing him to Justin. So I thought that was very interesting. And then you've got Milo, who's kind of like a Max version. So that's also fun as well. And then you got Winter, who's kind of like a Harper version. The reason why I put these kids together is because there's not really a lot to talk about with the characters. And also, they're kind of like a blank copy of Alex, Justin, Max, Harper, basically. So, like, what's the point of, talking about it individually when I can do it all together? So I think that's a simpler way to say it as well. So, yeah, so Winter did a really good job also. Very Harper-like persona as well. And also, there's one episode where I really loved where she went all like, oh my god, look at this phone. Like, she was pretending to be like a so-called superstar. She did it really well. If she keeps on acting, she might get an actual gig someday. I was very impressed. Like, oh my god, you go, girl. That was fantastic. As well. So they did. So it isn't my fault. So Wizards Beyond Waverly I'm so sorry to say, but as you guys know, I did watch the series in advance as well because I lost internet. So there's nothing that can be helped about that as well. So that's all I got time for, guys. Make sure to tune in because we will do a spoiler review about this. I forgot to say that first off. Sorry, blame the sickness, guys. So yeah, so we will do a spoiler review. So stay tuned for that as well. There's a lot to discuss. Ooh, we got some fun time, guys. So let me know what you guys like. Make sure to like, share, subscribe to this video, guys.